Good, boys and girls. I hope that you are having a fantastic Wednesday. Well, we are going to continue working on line plots today. So go ahead and look, we're on session 3. And if you want to get your book out, it's a great time to get your book out. And I want you to go ahead and turn to page 651. And we are going to start working on a try it problem. And we are going to keep reading and making line plots. Remember, a line plot is very similar to a number line, except it uses data, or you organize data. Data is another word for information on the line plot. So let's go ahead and read this problem and let's try it. All right. Julia spills a box of spaghetti. Oh, that's a mess. She picks up the broken pieces. So picture they're broken. Measure each piece using centimeters. Show how the measurement data might be organized. All right. So let's see. What is this problem about? Okay. It's about Julia. She spills spaghetti and they break because they're broken. And now we have to measure them. Okay, what's important in this problem? Well, I see the word centimeter, so we need to make sure that you turn your ruler over to centimeters. And then it says, what is this problem asking? Show how the measurement data might be organized. So look at A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. We need to take your centimeter ruler, go ahead and grab it. Flip it around, make sure it says centimeters, just right here, I highlighted it. You're first going to go ahead and measure all of these spaghetti pieces. Pause the video, please. All right, when you are done with that, the next part says, show how the measurement data might be organized. This is jumbled, so in this spot, you're going to organize that data. Remember, data is another word for information. So if you look up here, we can use a line plot down in the try it problem. This time, Miss Yanis did not put anything in the try it. It is your job to organize all of that data on a line plot or a graph or however else you think you can organize that data. Pause the video so that we can move on. All right, let's come down here. This is one of my favorite because it shows us another strategy that we can see or what we can do. So let's see. Julia spills a box of spaghetti. Let's read it again. She picks up the broken pieces. She measures each piece using centimeters. How many of each size piece does Julia have? Well, it says you can group the pieces by length and put them in order. So it looks like Julia put hers from shortest to longest. So she put them in order. And if you don't have a ruler, if you look at B, you can come up here and there's B. So you can use that to measure them. So you can use these numbers down here if you don't have a ruler, in case you don't have a ruler. All right, let's see a model. Ooh, yes, line plot. You can make a line plot to show the measurements. And one of my favorite things is this line plot has a title, spaghetti pieces. Down here, it tells me what it's measuring or what it's organizing. Length and in, and they said centimeters. So they put 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and let's see, there was there was 2 pieces of spaghetti that were 6 centimeters. What about how many pieces had 10 centimeters? If you look at this one, it's 1. Okay, so hopefully you did something like this. If you did something different and it works, great. But let's practice using line plots. All right, let's connect it together. That's how our brain grows. Connect it. Now you will read the line plot to solve the problem from the previous page. So look at the picture. What is the length of the shortest and the longest spaghetti? Well, it's piece. If you look here, this is why we organize it. The shortest piece is 4 centimeters. The longest piece is, if you look over here, there's one that said 10 centimeters. So go ahead and write that in. Look at the model it. What does each number on the line plot show? Right here it says 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What do those numbers show? The length in spaghetti in centimeters. Good. Let's see. What does the X on each line plot show? So let's look at the lines. What do they show? X, 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 X. Well, this one shows how many pieces or how long the spaghetti was, right? So I put how long each spaghetti piece is. All right, number 4. Why does the line plot start at 4 instead of 0? Oh my goodness, this is a great question. So let's go to the line plot. Why does it start at 4 and not at 0? Because if we had a number line, we would start at 0. I'm going to think about it. Why do we start at 4, not at 0 on a line plot? Well, I'm thinking if I look back up, the shortest piece of spaghetti was 4 centimeters up here. So when we do a line plot, it would be way too long if we started at 0. So we start with the smallest piece of data that we have. So the smallest that we had was 4. So we start with 4. And then we go up 5, 6, 7, 8. But you say, Miss Yanez, there's no piece of spaghetti that was 9 centimeters. I know, but you still have to go in consecutive order. So you still have to make it like a number line. So you still have to say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Even though there's no 9, you still have to, because that comes next on a number line. And then 10. Okay. Awesome. So go ahead and put that in your own words. And last but not least, this is my favorite. You need to explain your favorite strategy. What strategy do you like to use and why? So go ahead and write that down here. And I circled explain because I really want you to explain why you like to use that strategy. So if you like to use line plots, why or how do you use them? And if you want to get super fancy, there's problem 6, 7, and 8 that I think that would be fabulous to try. So if you want to be fancy and be an overachiever, which all of you are, I want you to try and apply it. 6, 7, and 8. All right, my friends, have a great day.